Hello and welcome back to Metal Gear Rex. Today I've got something really cool lined up for the car. We just picked up the MAPerformance Stage 2 upgrade kit. I'm super excited. Here, let me turn this around so you guys can actually see it. It is the MAPerformance Stage 2 kit. The intake, J-pipe, mid-pipe, and the full exhaust from the cat behind the cat. So that's going to be really fun. First performance, well, I guess I can't say first performance oriented mod. We actually did pick up the Cobb access port with a OTS tune. However, the OTS tune is going to be removed. We are getting a custom tune. It's going to be an E-tune from Shinji Tune. We do have the base map, but we're not going to get too much into the map and stuff like that. That'll be a separate video. That's once a couple of revisions after. We'll have to see how that goes. But today, we're actually just going to go through the full installation. I'm going to get everything bolted onto the car. I'll be recording the whole time, just like I did with the lights. I'll try to put timestamps in between if you're looking for a specific portion of the install. But basically, I've got all my tools here. I actually only have two jack stands, so that's going to be a little difficult. I have not jacked up the car with jack stands before, so I need to double check, make sure I know where I'm putting them. So those are actually going to go in the back. We'll have the floor jack lift them up. And on the front, I've got to take down, I think there's a piece of plastic molding on the left-hand side to get the intake in. So we got to take that out. And then the front of the car is actually going to be on rhino ramps. Not a whole lot I'm going to have to do in the front. Well, I guess that is a lie. We do need to take off the J-pipe. I did pick up a couple of things here. This is my toolkit here. This, I feel like, is going to be super useful for getting the bolts off of the back of the turbo housing to take the J-pipe, the stock J-pipe off. I know that there's a couple of bolts that are behind the J-pipe that are a little difficult to get. Most people find them to be hard to get without a proper extension. I'm hoping that the flexible extension mixed with possibly a regular straight extension will help get that. So I'm gonna get the car jacked up in a place where I can start working. We'll start looking at things, and we'll kind of go over a brief overview of what we need to take apart and how we need to take apart. So let me get the car jacked up.
Many hours later.
So I just want to give you guys a quick update. It's been about an hour and a half, and I've been fucking with the car, fucking with the jacks, trying to figure out the best way to go about and do this. And the rhino ramps are fine for the front, but my jack just isn't high enough. And so I went and got this low profile jack from Husky. It's Husky, right? Husky. And I just want to show you what it's doing. What a piece of shit. Like, I am so pissed. All day I've been trying to figure out when I can do this. I finally get some time to do it. And I've run into every problem that I thought I was going to run into. I've checked the pressure. I've checked the valve is closed. I've checked that there's oil in there. I literally just took this out of the fucking box. Look at this shit. Like, what the fuck? So, anyway, I've got to put this back in the box, return it, and I think my night is over because look, the sun's going down. So I guess I will try this again tomorrow and just be really pissed off while laying in bed tonight, thinking about how I was not able to put anything together. So that's, unfortunately, that is part of all of this. When you are a regular person doing things that are slightly irregular, you run into irregular problems. So that's it. That's I don't know. There's really nothing else for me to say. So I will continue this again tomorrow, and I'm just gonna go inside and eat some cookies and not be as depressed as I am right now. So all right, guys. So it's actually the next day. I ended up just giving up. Nothing was going right yesterday, so I said, "Fuck it. We'll start again today." First thing I did was go back, return the stupid jack stand, or the jack that I got, and I got an actual low profile. It's a 3-ton jack. It actually works, thank goodness, and this is what I needed to get before. I just, for whatever stupid reason, I didn't get one, so I have it now. I'm gonna get the camera set up. I'm gonna jack up the car finally and get started. I'm gonna start with the intake first, and then we'll just take it from there. I'm just going to do it one step at a time. I'm still not sure how long this video is going to be, considering just jacking up the car was such a pain in the ass, but I will try to cut it down as much as I can. We'll just go over the highlights this time around. So let me get the jack stand, get the car. I'm gonna get the car on the jack, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I cannot even tell you how long it took me to get this up. We were able to use the rear differential as the jack point for the back half of the car, which finally worked. And the front half is actually on rhino ramps with jack stands as an assist, just to make sure, because you know me, I'm not a mechanic, so. I left the jack hooked up just in case, but I really don't see any problems. We're finally gonna get started. God damn, I'm so tired. This has been, this definitely is a learning experience for me, 100%. Now the car is still a little warm, so I'm not really doing a whole lot, just taking off a couple of things like, we're gonna take the top of the airbox off. So this is pretty easy to take off. There's 2 clips here, and the thing just pops out, no big deal. I'm gonna put all this, I'm gonna put a sheet down here. I'm gonna put everything on the sheet. If you guys remember, this is the same sheet we used for the installation of the headlights. Let me see if I can get you guys a little bit closer to the action. Okay, so I switched it to 360 mode, and I already can tell this is going to be a major pain in the ass, because once I'm done recording, I'm gonna have to go back and edit, reframe everything. So it's fine, I'll live with it. As long as I can finally get started. Damn, I just wanna get started. Okay. So, what have we got? We got a bracket here that needs to come off, and then a bracket down here, and I think this front airbox will come out. Actually, I think just one, this one bracket right here. What do we got here? There's one thing to be careful about. These are like really tiny bolts. Definitely keep your hand on them as you are undoing them, because they will easily fall out. I think I'll probably take this bracket off too. Actually, I don't know if I need to take that bracket off. I feel like I should just be able to pull this out. Whoop. That right there. Yeah, I can. Question is, do I want to? There is that. So this is where I'm going to need my handy dandy extensions. Why life gotta be so hard? Anyway, I bought some extensions because I heard a lot of rumors. I heard a lot of rumors. This car is shit to work on. And now I can tell why, because it took me forever to jack it. Usually it doesn't take me very long. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, now I'm trying to... Why do they make everything so hard? I'm just trying to open this container with extensions, and it's just non-fucking stop. Like, where is... Alright, here we go. So it opens like this. I'll have to find a place to keep these. Okay. Make a super extension, because that's what we do. Oh yeah, super extension. Paying 30 grand is not enough. Okay, so the light cables are kind of in the way, but I think this can come out, I believe. Front can lift out, allegedly. That bolt's off, that's off, that's off. What is it still hung up on? There we go. So that is the stock airbox. Just, it's 2 bolts. There's this bolt that's over here that's just connected to the bracket, and there's another singular bolt at the very bottom. Make sure that was just dust and not something important. So I'm going to hold on to these bolts just in case I need them. We'll place them over here. This will go over here. Oh, let's take a look at the airbox. So I got, oh, you're not going to believe this. 6,000 miles, right? That's what my car is at. It's at 6,100 miles. I want you to look at this. This actually does not look bad. Now, that's not bad. Here's the funny part. Look at what's inside that airbox. I don't know if you can see. You can't see. That sucks. A cigarette. What the hell? Why is there a cigarette up inside my airbox? That's kind of bougie. I thought normally Subaru people vape. Okay, next thing we need to do, we need to take off the MAF, which is actually tied, not tied. Let me see if I can, well, I can't actually. I need to figure out this camera setup because this is not working. It is screwed to the airbox via two, oh, fuck's sake. You guys are seeing me at my absolute best, let me tell you. Two screws, Phillips, right on top of the back half of the airbox. So unscrew. One screw. We're going to keep those screws here because I think the MAF does, I mean, yes, the MAF has to be screwed into the intake, but I think they only get, I don't know if they give you screws. I do know they give you the extension. But not the screws. Come on, MAF. There it is. There's the MAF sensor. We'll just leave that here. Leave the screw down here, screw down here. Let me make sure. A couple of things that need to get removed is this piece, this piece needs to come out. This plastic plate needs to come out, and this metal skid plate needs to come out. So for us to be able to do everything we need to do, these things need to happen for sure. So I know how to pop these clips off. That's not a big deal. So we'll do that. And then I think there's some bolts right here. Actually, no, those are pop clips as well. So 5 pop clips here. I think that's a pop clip, and I think there's another pop clip on the other side. And this looks like a pop clip too. So I'm going to start popping clips and see where we end up. We'll see. Just going to pop all the clips off. But first what I want to do is I want to get the metal, the plastic piece that's underneath the intake off. Let's see how best to do that. Let me get a sheet to lay on. That's nice and comfy. I'll use this to move when I move here from Houston. Alright, I got a little tiny baby flashlight. Alright, pop clips. So, okay, so I see pop clip, Phillips. Oh, looks like I'll be able to, oh, these are, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. So let's get the pop clips off. 1. It's funny, I actually just did this with the headlights. And it was kind of a pain. Pop clips seem really easy to deal with, but they're pieces of shit. So the way you do it is you just put like a flathead or something in it. It pops up. Oh. Oh my. What happened there? Okay, maybe we won't mess with that. I think it's flimsy enough to where I can just take it apart. So I'll just take that off. We're not gonna mess with that. Wait a minute. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm tightening it. you're probably wondering at this point, do I have power tools? And the answer to that is yes, I've got one single power tool. And I'm probably not really going to use it. Oh, there's the intake. Perfect. So I will move the camera. Ooh. Can I move the camera? Why did that pop clip just break? I don't, that confuses me. But, okay, let me move the camera. Actually, I should get my glasses so that I have some sort of, I think this whole thing needs to come off. Yeah, I can't just take this off. I gotta take the whole thing off. So, I do see more pop clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something over there? Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to roll. Let me go get my glasses. Alright, I'm back. We're going to start popping some clips. Just wanted to get my glasses because if debris falls down, I would prefer that it didn't go in my eye. So we got a couple of pop clips here. I'm going to do my best to not destroy them. That's going to be a lot of bits to put back together. Apologies. Get my camera set up right. So, interestingly, all of that's more than what the 2015s, 2016s, and probably 2017s require. So I'll put all these together with here, so we know. Okay, so that's what, baby, you gotta leave, you gotta close this door. All right, so that's that. That's one piece off. So now that we got that plastic shroud off, we can at least get the intake. We can get the intake. So that's like one part. Can we get the intake? Yes. Okay. Come on over here. Actually, I may just take the heat shield off now as well. But what you can do is you can get a better picture of where the intake is going and the inlet. So we got the intake coming in from here, which will pull down out of here. There's a couple of other brackets that it's connected to. And here's the end, is the inlet, and right on the other side is the turbo. So let me pop these guys off, and we can see. Let's see, is this good? These are also 12. Oh. Pressuring the okay, there we go. Skid plate is off. That is a chunky piece of metal. And here we go. There it is. Turbo inlet, little turbo. This is part of the intake header. So this is the intake header, and yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. So everything's off. We're pretty much ready to go. J-pipe. Well, there's the J-pipe area, and it is okay. Cool. It is cool. So we can actually work on all this stuff. Cool. So we're gonna start again with this. I'm gonna move the camera to the other side, or maybe I'll move it over here in the middle because I gotta take this shroud out of the way. And this is where we're going to start with. You need to pop this clip right here, or this band right here. There's another, you can't see it, but there's a screw over here. Let me move some of these things out of the way. That. All right. Can you see that? Okay, good. You actually should be able to see that here. Maybe I can angle it like this. Okay. So it's mounted right here. We got to take that off. This looks like it's probably 10 mil. I think there's another one up top. I can't tell. And then we got this tightened band. This needs to come off as well. Everything else is off. I believe we're gonna go. Now what's interesting is the 2020, the older ones did require a MAF extension, but the MAF is actually up top, the cable is, so we probably don't even need an extension for that, which is cool. But here are the differences. Like, you see how we're already finding some differences between the model years. All the videos I saw were 2015s and 2016s, because they were modding them like right away, or like people that are modding them are modding them pretty early. Okay, so that's not working. Oh, ouch. Okay. So I'm just going to undo this with a flathead. So good. I'm actually glad that this video will be informative to some people, because there are enough changes for you to warrant watching this and being like, oh, okay, so that's changed. That's cool. So we've got this. That is okay. That is a 10. And I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to pull this from the top. I think. Oh, well, yeah, I have to, because the air box is up top. The filter box is up top. Oh, come on already. All right. So that's that. So this is off. This clamp. There's the, okay, well, yeah, there you go. So I'm going to pull this from the top, and you'll see it will disappear. Let me get that bolt, in case we need that. MAP sensor up here, grabbing the air box, and yanking it out. Yanking it out. Almost. Okay. You gotta angle it. You gotta play with the angles. There it is. There's the air box. You guys can get a better look. Let me bring you up here so you can see. Oh, okay. So there it is. So once that individual piece was off, I was able to just yank the air box out, and now we got all this space. So you can see they normally require a MAF extension, but the MAF is right up here. So that's interesting. I don't know if we're going to need this, but let's start unpacking the intake. Let's start taking a look. Let me put this guy away. I got one piece here. I'm going to try this out. Oh, dang it. I put the wrong side on. I put the, I need to put the car side on. I put the intake side on. So this did not come with the intake. I'm actually just reusing the stock one. So I guess what I'll do is I'll put this back somehow. Put this back here. And I will put the screw. Oh my god, doing this with like these gloves is terrible. I don't think these are, oh, these gloves are not designed to work on a car. These are like gloves designed to mow the lawn or something. I don't know. Okay, so this is on the car side. Okay. So it's got a notch for it to go on the turbo side. Now, how am I gonna do that? Okay. Huh. Or does it go on this side like this? Oh, you know what? It probably goes on this side. Yeah, I'm dumb. But you know what? I'm willing to admit it. Okay. Alright, so let me clip this. Which way is... There's like, you know what, maybe it goes this way. It's just a test fitting right now, guys. There's nothing to worry about. I think we do need to get the band that goes over the turbo housing. That is this right here. You have a band, a silicone band for the turbo housing. We have a nice tight fit. They give us 2 bands. Let me loosely clip this on. Okay, so this needs to go over the inlet all the way. Oh wait, do they have a piece cut out for that? No, because there is a section here. I think it'll have to go over. Confused about that. Like, does it just go up to here and then it like bands? Because that's like, there's some good questions. I guess it doesn't really matter because there's plenty of, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. So what's going on is there's like this little, it sticks up. So probably what I could do is stick this on all the way because the top part's fine. And I could probably cut the bottom part. But the thing is, there's plenty of space. Like, there's plenty of space for me to attach this V-band or this clamp. Let me put it on this way. There's plenty of room for me to put the clamp on and ignore that because it's already on the other side of the ridge. So I'm probably gonna go with that for now. And what I will do is we'll just make sure that it works. Yeah, I think this is fine. This will work because there's plenty of plastic on this side of the inlet that the band will go between that piece that's sticking up and the inlet itself. So let me tighten that a little bit, see what it looks like and see if I like that. Because I want to feel the band tighten around the plastic inlet, which I think that it is. So yes, okay, yeah. So you can see how there's a ridge being made right here over the silicone, and that's what I want. I want to make sure that the band is on the right side. Okay, I'm happy with that. And that is actually, I could probably just cut that. That's not a big deal. I'm not sure how tight this needs to be. I think it's gonna have to, I think as tight as I can make it, honestly. All the pressure that's gonna be going here. I think that's good. I think I'm happy with that. So I'll leave this on, yes. Okay, I'm good with that. So now, my little bolt friend, where'd you go? You're right here. Now, we need to test fit this. Oh, I should probably put the band on first. The other side. Oof, that cold wind is starting to go. Man, I'm really upset that today is a lot colder than it was yesterday. Because yesterday felt really good. And today feels like shit. Let me reorient myself. Get this in. Okay, cool. That is in. That is not. Is that even going to... Is that even going to work? I don't think so. Okay, let me get this in here and let me realign. Oh, I wonder if that's just going to go... Oh, I wonder if that's just going to go directly onto the... I think that's what it is. It's not going to have a bushing. Well, that's odd. Because if they want that to go directly onto it, I don't see how that's possible. Because unless they... No, it doesn't go on that side either. Huh. Does it go like this? No. Because I don't know how much of this is going into the pipe. Good amount, actually, good amount. I guess maybe that is going like this. But I'm not sure how they want... Where's the... Oh, God damn it. Why can't you just stay? Stupid camera. That's really pissing me off. Where'd the bolt go? What? Did it roll underneath me? Roll behind me? Where the fuck did it go? No, there it is. It's under my butt. I don't really see how this would work. Oh, I see. It would have to connect to the back side of that. I guess that's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I see. That's fine. That can work. They just have it reversed. So the bushing will still kind of do a thing. So let me just tighten that up a little bit. Oh, hey guys. Okay. All right, so I'm good with that. Before we tighten this up, let me go look at the filter. To think this is supposed to be the easy part. Getting the Okay, this works. All right, so I think that is we were on the right path there. It just seemed a little funky. So let's get the MAP extension. Let's get the MAP extension real quick. We can get that. And it does have like this thingy, and they gave us some screws to attach this. We'll figure out where we need to attach that. I don't really know yet. But we'll figure it out. Extension. Okay. Clips they use in cars are some of the worst. Oh my God, dude, what the hell? It is quite difficult to do that. All right, so we'll attach. So here we got the we got a MAP extension, which does look like it was needed. But what's interesting is in the other one, the MAP comes in from the bottom. It's very unusual. So, oh, you know what? Oh, mistakes were made. How are we gonna get the? How are we gonna screw the MAP sensor in? Oh, okie dokie. All right then. This is why you don't tighten stuff down. I think that we can do this by using our little socket. You're never without options. Do this to the best of my abilities, hopefully by not dropping it. So what I'll do, I will come there like that, kind of this is working. No, it is not. Let me just, oh, no way, what? Oh my God, no way.
One thing to be careful about, these are like really tiny bolts. Definitely keep your hand on them as you are undoing them, because they will easily fall out.
All right then. That's the thing that just happened. Did it fall down below? Oh God damn it. So now what has happened is the classic, I just dropped a piece of thing that I need into the car. Not inside of it, but of course underneath it somewhere. And now I have to find it. So that was a massive pain in the ass because I dropped a bit into the engine. So then I had to take the engine cover off to find that bit. And in the end, I wound up just removing the pipe because, oh my God. Then I was trying to put in the bolts, the screws that already came, that were stock. But you don't do that. You use the torque screws that are provided by MAP. It was a shit show. But we're back. I'm gonna get back under the car, get the pipe installed, move on. We are almost done. We're almost done with this intake. Boy, that was something. That was definitely a thing and a half. Okay, this back on. Oh God, we're almost done with the intake. God damn. Okay, this goes a good ways in. Okay, good. So that's where I want that. We're not gonna tighten this completely yet because I want to figure out where we'll tighten this a little bit. This is a 10. No. Let me get my... So, what I ended up having to do was I had to go inside, I had to get a magnet. Then I had to attach that magnet to a metal pole that was long enough to get the bit out. And first of all, I am thankful I found the bit. You know, that was issue number one, making sure I could see where it was. I'm glad that I found it. And then issue two was being able to get it out without dropping it. Okay, this is right here. So this, I think this is good. It's right, so the pipe ends up right past the clamp. So I think that's good. I'll tighten that, make sure that's good. I'm actually good with this because we did this test fitting earlier. So I'm good with this. We'll tighten this up. The nice thing is, like, it is nice that we have a breeze because I probably would be getting sweaty down here. Okay, MAF extension is on. Let's shove that sucker up there. I'll bring you guys up and we'll look at the cone filter and figure out where to put the ow, that hurt. Figure out where to put I'm gonna be able to stand that up there. I think I can take this bracket off. I don't think I need that bracket there. It's just in the way. This is not going anywhere. So the MAF extension is in, so we'll plug that in. That's out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. I don't see what it's doing here other than being in the way. Dude, we have so much more to go. Like, this is only the beginning. Literally the beginning. We still gotta get downstairs, get underneath the car, and figure out what's going on with the J-pipe situation. But majority of these bolts were actually pretty easy to break. I'm thankful for that. I guess that's just gonna have to stay there. All right, we'll put these here by the intake. There's the airbox. Airbox slash cone filter. That is about as on as it's gonna be. Make sure that is also where it needs to be. Good. Can I twist this? No, I cannot. I will need my screwdriver. So make sure that is on. Bring this up. I'm sure that there's like easier ways to do these things that I'm doing. But like right now, oh my god. Why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult? Alright, so that's there. It needs to stay there. My screwdriver needs to go. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, I may just go with the... Oh my god. Let me just tighten this up a little bit. Oh, I'm getting irritated because this is so inefficient. Just wanted a little snug. What I'm doing is I'm just tightening up the band that goes around the filter. The nice thing is I won't get any cigarette butts in it anymore. That's a plus. I'm sure cigarette butts don't help performance in any way. Oh, I am struggling. I am struggling big time. Problem is I can't see the screw. I know you're probably watching this and you're like, "Wow, what's so hard about it? What's so hard?" It's not so hard. It's just a screw. Sure, it is just a screw. You're right, but it is. trying to hand tighten it. I may end up just going with the socket because the screwdriver is not. Oh my god, it is not working. Now I have to find the clamp socket that fits that. I think this might do it. A lot better. A lot better. I don't think that's going anywhere. It's nice and tight. Let's make sure. Ah, it's actually pretty cool that all these parts are made in the USA. Ah, so that's nice. Yeah, cool. Okay, so my god, the intake is on. Holy shit. That only took like hours upon hours. Now we need to figure out how this goes on. Because I may or may not remember that part of the video. So this goes like like this? No. Or does it go like this? No, that doesn't look right either. Does it go on the outside? No. I do see a bolt down there. You're going to bolt over there? Ah, I see. So there's bolts. I see there's bolts on the, wait, are those even bolts? I don't think those are bolts. I see one bolt down below that could, it could go on. That, and then the two bolts that are holding the ECU, that might be it. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to me. But let me double check. Let me double check. And I just lost my 10. Alright, we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Watch me. I'm gonna drop this wrench. It's fun. Does wonders for your back, huh? Now that I'm looking at this intercooler, it is really tiny. I'll reframe this if I remember. I'll reframe this video so you guys can see how tiny that intercooler is. But it's important. That's the ground cable. You need that. Okay. Alright, everything is in. So let me show you what we ended up doing. So this little thingy-bobber has got two screws here. One here, one here. You can take those off. And this aligns over here. And down here you can see this bolt right here was actually connecting the ground to the metal on the car. So that's where this is. So this kind of separates the engine from here. You know, it's gonna do its thing. So this is in, intake is done. So I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna come back and we'll start looking at what's going on with the J-pipe. So be right back. All right guys, I'm back. Took a little break, got something to eat, got some water. All good. Now comes the J-pipe. I'm gonna get started with this bad boy. I'll bring this over here. I'll bring you guys over here in a sec as well. Let's see what we got. Sit over here, be all right. Okay. So we got the two pieces for the J-pipe. We've got the back piece that's going to go into the exhaust right here. So we'll place this right here. Then we've got the actual J-pipe right here. This is what we got here. MAPerformance, awesome stuff. I'll put that here. A V-band clamp to go between the two. That's what's going to connect those two pieces together. And we do have a donut gasket, 2-volt exhaust gasket. I don't think we're going to need this. Well, actually, you know what? We can still use this because we're going to connect our own MAP's exhaust on the back as well. No reason to use the. Actually, you know what? We'll see when we get to the exhaust port. The exhaust point, we'll see if we need to use this or not. So that's everything here. I'm going to get underneath the car. We're going to start undoing the J-pipe. Oh boy. This is the one. This is the one that is going to be interesting. We'll see. We'll see how interesting it is. Got all my extensions. I'm going to need a lot of extensions, apparently. Let me place you guys in a better spot. Actually, oh, you know what? Right here. This is perfect. Right here, you can hopefully see everything that's going on. It's actually not that bad. And you know what? This isn't too bad. I can see pretty much everything I need to see here. Not too bad. And I've got, like I said, I did get some extensions. Not only just extensions, but some of the swivel extensions too. So that'll help as well. We got to take the heat shield off, the top part of the heat shield, the O2 sensor. There's 4 bolts on the actual J-pipe itself. There's 2 bolts on the extension up top. There's apparently another O2 sensor in the back. Oh, that's my head, sorry. Let me move this a bit more. Oh, here we go. So that's the second O2 sensor up here. The first O2 sensor is here. This is a grounding. Apparently, we don't need grounding. And then we'll have to come back over there. And there is actually right there is a bolt for the, what is that again? Why am I blanking? Oh, it's just a bracket. And then we need to go back there and unhook it from there. We'll get to that point when we get there. Right now, we're going to focus on all of this. We're going to focus on this section here. We're going to figure this shit out. Let's see. Let's figure out first what kind of bolts we need. I think these are 14. Yep, those are 14. On the J-pipe itself are 14. Oh man, I'm getting a lot of static on here. I don't know why. So we need 14s, and I think on the heat shields, I think we need 10s on the heat shields. Yep, 10s on the heat shields. Let me see. This part. I'm trying to understand what part of the top part of the heat shield. Oh, I think this. Is there another piece here? Okay, those 4. I think that in there is what I need to get. Okay, all right. Let's get started. What should we do first? The 10 mils on the IC. Oh, these 4. These 4. Okay. Let's get the 10 mil extension. These, I mean, these should not be. They should not be that hard to do. Okay, yeah, not too bad. I could have swore that I brought the impact. My dad had an impact wrench. I thought that I brought it, but obviously I am mistaken because every device that I looked at was just a regular drill. Now I do have one that's plugged into the wall, but I don't want to take those chances right now. Okay, we'll keep these where we can see them. And there's okay. Some of the critique. So my family watches these YouTube videos, which is it's fun because you know they already watch YouTube videos and they like cars and they enjoy all that stuff. So having them watch my YouTube videos is kind of fun because I get to see, like, I get some oh ouchies, some interesting feedback. And one of the pieces of feedback they gave me was they're amazed at how much I can talk. And I'm like, well, it kind of goes with the territory. That's how I am at my job at work. That's kind of I'm really good at meetings and stuff, so that's kind of my thing. All right, so this side is off. They say you don't need this anymore, but I want to try to take it off without, okay, well, easy peasy. I was starting to say I want to take it off without breaking it. So here's the top part of the heat shield. Okay, let's get these O2 sensors out of here. I need a big wrench, but I don't know which one I need. Not big enough. I don't think I'm gonna have one big enough to do that. This is the biggest one I've got. Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest one I've got. So I will think how I want to go about doing this. So you gotta unplug them. I gotta figure out. Oh, ouch. Which way? I don't know which side the clip is to push. Oh, ouch. That hurts a lot. All right. Now we have to figure this out. I think I can get one of my pliers. I think that's going to be the way to go. I do have an adjustable wrench, but I don't know if it's enough to, I don't know if it's going to be enough. All right, so this top part of the heat shield, I don't know how this comes off. Okay, I want to try giving this another shot. Yeah, I don't see anywhere where I can unclip it or I can feel it. Oh man. And it being cold makes that much harder to deal with. Okay, all right, we'll come back to that. Now when they said to remove the top part of the heat shield, I'm not sure what they mean, because I want to say the whole thing just comes together, right? So here's the other O2 sensor. I don't see where to unclip it. Or rather, I mean, of course I don't see it, but I don't feel where to unclip it. That's a pain. That's a big pain in the ass. Okay. Well, at least we can get this 10 mil. Whew. Okay. Oh, I don't want to like push too hard because that's like when you start running into metal. Okay, that's it. We don't need this. Still need to figure out how to take this off. It's not just, you can't just pull it. Or if you can, no, I don't think you can. I don't think you can just pull it. You need it. It's got to be a clip somewhere. Ouch. See if I can see that clip. No, I don't even feel it. Same with this one. I don't feel the clip. Let me go get my pliers. Alright, I got some pliers to try and take that off. But I'm not really sure which direction to go. No, that's not gonna work. I need to be able to unhook this. There we go. One down, one to go. I think that's it. No, that's not it. Nope. Yeah, there's just nothing on this side. Nothing on this side either. Let me get a closer look in there. No. Where does it even plug? That's what I don't understand. Where does the plug go? So this one plugged like that. See, there was actually a plug to it. This one, I don't feel a plug anywhere. Or like you know, you could push down. Oh. That's so weird. I hate stuff like that. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand. Let's connect to the heat shield. We still got to figure out how to take the top heat shield off, because again, it looks different than the 2015. Which, this is the issue that we're running into. We have a different card. Oh, I can't take that off. Where's my flashlight? Maybe I can get a better look. At it. So this is what we're looking at. Okay. Maybe on the side there. What's it connected to? I don't know what it's connected to. A piece of metal? Yeah. See, I can see it. I don't understand how to take it off. Can't get a better look at it either. Oh, you know what? I think this is it. Oh, dude. Getting your finger in there is... I don't... Where's my... needle nose. I don't know how I'm supposed to get... I think that I see how I could. I just don't know how to put the right amount of, how to get my hand in there, really. I can push with one hand, pull with the other. Probably do it. This is just so fucking garbage. I'm still trying to understand how the plug actually comes off. Like, I see this. Let me try. Let me poke something. Let me poke it with something. Where is my needle nose? I just had it. Where's it gonna go? Alright, I'm gonna poke. No. I can't take this off either. And I need to be able to take it off. That's the issue. I have to take the O2 sensor off. I don't know how else to do it. God, I cannot get that off. And it's not like... Is there any way to unbuckle that? Where is it buckled? I mean, what I'm pressing on, I don't even know if I can press on it. That's the frustrating part. I don't even know if that's pressable. Like, I see what it is. This is so irritating. Let me see what I got here. That can maybe help. Alright, I think I see the clip. And it's not going to be something that I can show you guys properly. Because I don't even know if I can do what it is I'm trying to do. Yeah, I don't think I can. No. No, I don't think it's doable this way. I'm trying to think if I just take off, if I do take the J-pipe off, will I be able to hang this? Will there be enough? There won't be enough. Alright, let's try this again. That's the problem, I can't. I don't have big enough. I don't have big enough pliers. If I had bigger pliers, that could be a possibility. But I do not. I got these little baby pliers. Yeah, that's not happening. It's gonna have to be by hand. If I'm gonna get it, it's gonna be by hand. I just don't see that. I'm very confident I'm looking at the right thing. I just don't know how to unplug it. Or sorry, not how to unplug it, but like how to unlatch it. I don't think that's it. I see, okay, I see the thing that is latched. Do I have anything long enough to poke that? Maybe chopstick? Possible? Possibly use chopstick? Because that is a long... Like, I don't understand how the fuck you're supposed to do that. Trying to think, what do I have that's long enough that I could poke that with? Probably, yeah, chopstick is the only thing that I could think of that's long enough. But I don't know if it's going to be hard enough. Let me try. Here, I'm going to turn the video off. I'll be back. So, bad news, guys. I have been at this for hours. I got the intake in, but that J-pipe is a big piece of shit. And honestly, I got 2 of the bolts off. 2 of them would not come off. And I think I may have even messed one of them up. So my friend's friend has a shop down the street. And tomorrow we're probably just going to head over there and see what they can do. Maybe we can all work together, rack our brains together and figure it out. I'm actually really disappointed. I'm super disappointed because I know that I could do it. And I even came up with some really smart engineering ways to take off the 2 bolts. And still, it just sucks when you have to take loser's lunch. That's it. This is going to be a pretty shitty video. I'll still cut it and put it up so you guys can see how terrible it was. As you can see, all the stuff is. I gotta put the skid plate back. I gotta put the plastic thing back on there. I'll pack up the J-pipe. We'll pack up the exhaust and we'll take it tomorrow and we'll just do everything at the shop. Still sucks, but sometimes that's how these things go. You know, as a non-mechanic and a person who doesn't really have a shop, it's just a garage. It's not even a very good one. I don't really have tools per se. I have just whatever I've collected over the last few years for myself and for family members. You know, that's what it is. So anyway, thanks for watching.